Here's the deal. We let them poison our minds. We let them poison our souls. We let them poison our food. We let them poison our school system. We let them poison our foundations, our households, our beliefs. We let them completely come in and take us away from who and what we are as people and what our purpose is on this planet. They poisoned the music. They changed our thought process. They demasculinized men, made them feminine. They took the household, they tore it apart. Told women they're supposed to be this, told men they need to be this, told men it's okay to be whatever. And they came in and they took the copper wire while you were sitting at your kitchen table. We made men believe that money was important, chains, how many bitches you fuck. We let them set the standard on what makes a man a man. As we're sitting here bobbing our heads to the music, we're sitting here being fed this shit from Hollywood, as we're sitting there and allowing them to influence our thoughts, our feelings, our characters, our morals, our values. We've lost our families. We've lost the household. We lost foundations. We've lost the difference, what it was to be a mother and a father and the purpose of a man and a woman. We allowed men to have kids and not be fathers. We made it acceptable for men to not be men. We allowed them to take mothers from the home. And I'm not saying mothers belong in the kitchen, women belong in the kitchen. That's not what I'm saying. Mothers are supposed to be there to nurture their kids, to give them love, to give them wisdom, to give them patience, to give them life lessons, to coach them, to guide them, to show them love, compassion, support. And as men and as fathers, you're supposed to be there to raise your boy, teach him how to be a man, teach him about respect, dignity, pride, honor, teach him how to fight. Not only for physical fights, but spiritual fights. Fights amongst themselves, fights amongst his community. You're supposed to be there to teach your boy how to stand up against injustice and to fight against what's wrong. But you're also supposed to be there to protect your homestead, keep your woman safe, keep the community safe. You're supposed to be the one that doesn't allow shit like this to happen. And somewhere along the lines in the generations, we lost sight of that. Somewhere along the lines, we lost sight of family. We lost sight of community. We lost sight of unity, strength. We lost sight of power. We lost sight of our responsibilities and we became self-seeking, self-centered individuals, failing to meet the obligations of a father, a man, a woman, a mother. We allowed them to pump WAP into our daughter's ears, into our wife's ears. We allowed them to tell boys that they could be girls. We allowed them to tell women that they could be men. We allowed them to deceive and make it seem that a man and a woman do not belong together in a household. That a man does not make a woman better and a woman does not make a man better. They teach you that you don't need a dude and you don't need a woman. And we allowed this shit to happen. Everybody always